I don't have any criteria. My publisher has criteria, I don't. I just get an idea and I say, oh, that looks good. I mean, I've had maybe 3 ideas, or maybe 2 ideas in my whole life that I didn't write a book about. So the idea comes, I think, oh, that looks like fun, and I go for it. Sometimes the idea comes fairly fully fleshed, like the 1,000 Acres idea. I mean, I knew I was going to follow King Lear, and I knew that I was going to follow it as closely as I could, but still have it take place in an entirely different spot than King Lear. But other times the idea just is one sentence. So for the last 100 years, that was the first thing that came to me, was to write a set of novels about the last 100 years and to set them in 1920 and end them in 2019. And then I added stuff to that. I didn't, but that was the first thing that came to me. For Private Life, which was a very difficult book for me, and probably the most difficult, that was based on the male character in that book was based on a man that one of my grandfather's sisters married, who remained a renowned crackpot in the physics community into the 1990s because of his crazy ideas, and also because he had a gig for the San Francisco Herald, where he'd put out his own ideas about science that were basically BS. And I just thought, well, what would it...
I know an administration that he could be part of.
Okay. And I thought, what would it be like for a nice Midwestern girl from a family like ours to be married to this crackpot? And so then I visited where he lived, which was Mare Island, up near Vallejo. And I thought, this is a very interesting place. Mare Island is a very interesting place. And I looked at their house and I thought, yeah, I have to do this. But I really had no idea how to depict a crackpot. I didn't want to diagnose him because I didn't want to impose modern ideas upon him. He wouldn't have diagnosed himself. And so I just had to sort of feel my way through it, and it was quite difficult. But in the end, I liked the product. So I learned my lesson, about that's what you have to do.